Hey there, friends! Get comfy and grab some tissues. This episode is full of emotions and deep drama. Let's dive into the story together.
Chapter 183. How did it turn out like this? Just a moment ago, the atmosphere wasn't like this. Perez visited, using the excuse that Caitlin staying at the Lombardi mansion for a long time due to the Brown family's affair might cause future suspicion. I was clearly trying to treat Perez the same as before, trying to keep a proper distance. Perez, wait a minute. Um, we can't do this. Why? Do you dislike me? No, it's not that. Tell me, do you like me? Really? What makes you so pretty? Of course, no. Okay, he's definitely sulking. I mustn't fall for it. He's someone who knows how to use his looks. As expected, he was just pretending to be gloomy. Deep breath, deep breath. Perez, I'll give you a suitable guest room, so please go wait there. I'd like a room close to here. Close? For what reason? Tia, you'll catch a cold if you do that. You need to be careful. You're the most dangerous one in this room right now. Perez? Why are you suddenly quietly so Tia doesn't wake up? Father, I'm sure he said he'd be in Chessa until next month. Tia will definitely be surprised. Explain yourself, second prince. Why are you in my daughter's room at this early hour? Gah, father, making that kind of face, it feels like I did something really wrong. Why is he just standing there without saying anything? Paris, are you perhaps nervous? You may leave now. Yes, father is father, but seeing Paris like this is also a first. It's been a while, Lord Lombardi. Yes, indeed it has. It's been a while, and now you've gone from His Highness the Second Prince to my Jayful's fiancé. There are circumstances involved in that matter. It's difficult to explain everything. It's a contract engagement, you see. Our Tia, who has grown up so well without ever causing us a single heartache since she was young, made such a decision. I figured there must have been a reason. But the other party is His Highness the Second Prince. Even though it's just a contract engagement, His Highness... Dad. Yes, Tia? Perez and I do have a contract engagement, so you don't have to worry. Worry? Father doesn't worry. Our Tia will surely handle everything well on her own. However, seeing His Highness the Second Prince inevitably brings it back to mind. The news of my precious daughter's engagement, without even a prior word in a letter, that too, I only heard about it after the entire empire knew. The feelings I had at that time, you see. So, what did you say was the reason you were in my daughter's room this early in the morning? I was asking if I could rent a room in the Lombardi mansion for a while. Tack! In that case, I will help you. Owanan, there's no need for you to do that yourself. No, let's go now together. The butler should be awake by now. Have breakfast with what father has prepared, Tia. We'll see each other again at lunchtime. Perez, will you be all right? From on, well, he'll manage. Surely someone like Perez wouldn't be bullied by someone like our father, right? At this time, I had no idea. Delicious. That Paris would be dragged straight to the main mansion and end up having a very uncomfortable breakfast with grandfather and father. Chapter 184. Here, the harvest at Seyaso was bountiful again this year. Many citizens of Anganas rely on the grains from Seyaso Mountain. We are very grateful. We have high expectations for the head of the Seyaso family in the future as well. I will work harder to meet those expectations, Your Majesty the Empress. Yes, but I have a concern these days, head of the Seyaso family. What is your concern? It's about the amount of land Anganas has mortgaged while borrowing money from the Seyaso family has become quite substantial. In a short period, Anganas borrowed an astronomical sum from Seyaso. This was because they tried to cover up business failures and the failure of the primogeniture law with money. As a result, more than half of the prestigious land of the Manganos family was collateral for the debt. So it suddenly made me worry. Although Seyaso wouldn't do such a thing, what if they really covet the territories of our Anganas? Of course, I believe the words of the head of the Seyaso family. Your words that Seyaso has no interest in the land of Anganas. But for the alliance between Anganas and Seyaso to continue in the future, I've come to the conclusion that we need to further solidify our trust in each other. What can I do? It was terrible. Perez, I didn't expect you to have breakfast with Grandpa and Father. Was that breakfast? It felt like dozens of hours had easily passed. It was only 3 hours ago. Stop spacing out now, Perez. Ah, there they come. Tia, long time no see. I missed you. I heard you two each became leaders of 10-person squads. Congratulations. I heard that in the history of the Lombardi Knights, there are only a handful of people who have been promoted as quickly as you two. Who do you think we are? Just in case I'm saying this, but just because we're Lombardi doesn't mean we get any favors. That's right. The squad leader, that nasty human, ugh. Excuse me. Hello, Lombardi's beloved, Lady Brown. Your swordsmanship training uniform suits you very well, too. Thank you, lady. But why did you call us dressed like this today? We have business with those over there. That's right. You haven't forgotten, have you, Second Prince? Are we going one-on-one, or... It seems it would save time and be better if the two of you attacked at once. What is it? We're not the same as we used to be. Wait. The confrontation shouldn't be between the two of them and Perez. I'm enough on my own. No, Lady Brown, you all team up at once. The three of you against Perez. What? The skill gap is still this big. Damn it. Again. Don't forget, we're here too. Ugh. When did he... Too fast. I can't dodge. I lost. Chapter 185. Amazing! How on earth did you do that? How could you turn your body so quickly? It looked like you were moving twice as fast as us in that instant. You're clearly using the same imperial swordsmanship as us. It was completely different. Could you both step back a little? Lady Brown was surprised. Tia. Lady Brown, thank you for agreeing to my request for a swordsmanship match, even though it must have been a burden. Not at all. You are working hard to help our family, so I will do anything I can. But Tia doesn't really understand. You're clearly using the same imperial swordsmanship, but only this person was different. You have fewer muscles and are weaker than us. You should naturally be slower. Really? Did it feel that different? Of course. I've never seen such movements even from senior colleagues with a lot of experience. No, not even from our captain. For a moment, I even suspected that only that person was using a different swordsmanship, not the imperial one. A different swordsmanship, other than the imperial one. By the way, Lady Brown, can I ask you just one thing? Yes, please do, young Master Lombardi. Lady Brown, what level of skill would you say you have at the academy? We didn't go to the academy, so I wasn't particularly outstanding. I barely passed the academy entrance exam. That was at first. Ramona graduated from the swordsmanship department as the vice chief. Throughout her time there, she was the only person who came to the training grounds earlier than me to start practicing. Wow, I was lucky. I gained many things at the academy, which was a refuge for survival, reliable peers who always stay by my side, and the dream I want to achieve. You enrolled to survive. You've had a similar hardship. If there's anything we can help you with, please tell us. Lady Ramona is one of the few swordsmen we acknowledge. I already believe that the Lombardi family has bestowed upon me a debt of gratitude that I could never repay in a lifetime. I can only hope that the day will come when I can repay this kindness. Lady Brown, you're a truly wonderful person. But what did you really do a moment ago, when your body suddenly got faster? Did you perhaps learn that at the academy? I didn't learn it separately. This is the real Brown swordsmanship. That's the Brown swordsmanship? But there's no such part in the Brown swordsmanship. What you two know is the Imperial swordsmanship, not the Brown swordsmanship. The two are different? Brown swordsmanship is a swordsmanship that requires a long time to master the basics. So, some modifications were needed so that everyone could learn it. Because for the people of the Empire, mastering swordsmanship to increase national power was invincible. Also, the people of the Brown family, who were scattered here and there after the family fell apart, have been researching and developing the Brown swordsmanship while waiting for the day the family is reinstated. There are even those who, like my father, did not give up even after losing their right hand and started training their left hand. The life of someone who lost their right hand after taking up the sword, their life probably wasn't much different from the lives of Ramona and her father. They must have prepared for the day the family would rise again, even while losing everything and struggling day by day for survival, thinking that someday that more developed swordsmanship would become the family's strength. I should also pull myself together and train harder. Yeah, starting tomorrow, I'm also going to diligently study the Lombardi family swordsmanship. Hey, Lady Brown, would you show us that modified swordsmanship again later? Yeah, we'll buy you something delicious. Would you like me to teach you the supplemented parts if you wish? What? No, how can you teach us something like that? People of the Brown family, regardless of gender, take up the sword from a very young age. And on the first day of class, there's a saying they learn first. The sword is held to protect and to become stronger together. That's why, long ago, the head of the Brown family made the Brown swordsmanship public to everyone. And there are no restrictions on adhering to those words. Probably everyone in the Brown family thinks that way. Lady Brown, are those words sincere? Yes. My father said so yesterday, that when the family is reinstated, he will make the modified Brown swordsmanship public. I think it's a good way to raise the pride of the family, which has been suppressed. As expected, it's a wonderful decision worthy of a family that has produced the captain of the Imperial Knights for generations. If I use this well, it will be very useful. I'm telling you, she definitely started extending her sword later than us. Huh? Tia? Take off your clothes, Perez. There are people outside. Exactly. We don't have time, so you need to take them off quickly. I knew it. The wound on your forearm from the duel with the twins is being neglected. Here, take this. It's medicine Estera gave me. What are you doing? Aren't you going to put it on? Were you going to give me medicine? Well, what? Did you think I was going to give you chocolate? Nah. Even if it's not a big wound, it was cut by a sword. You need to put the medicine on properly. Anyway, I don't just think it doesn't matter if you get 1 or 2 more scars, since you already have so many. Give it here. It'd be better if I just put it on for you. Ugh, look at these wounds. If you get treated well, I'll give you chocolate later. Why? Don't you like it? No, I like this too. Chapter 186. We announced our engagement, but there aren't yet any concrete marriage talks, and there are rumors wondering about us. Today, to quell those rumors, I deliberately took the time to go on an outing to the Lombardi stable. Tia, what is it? Ugh, there was hair stuck to you. Then you could have just said it. Shh. There's an audience. We should show them properly while we're at it. This much should definitely put the rumors to rest. Huh. Now that we've shown enough, let's go ride a horse. Okay. Blank. It's been a really long time since we've walked like this, hasn't it? Haha, you like it too much? That's a very good horse. To have such a wonderful horse and not even ride it properly. That's why I came to learn. We need time to slowly learn how to ride. Perez, are the preparations going well? Bringing the Brown family back into high society is my job, but you know the rest is up to you, right? Timing is important. Everything must go according to your plan. Why? Why is it so important to you, Tia, that I become the crown prince? Did you forget? I'm the one who found you in the Imperial Palace forest. Yes, that's right. Ugh, I want to get off. It's time to get to know blank. Paris, We need to go back to the stable. What? Suddenly? Someone's following us. Giddy up! Run, blank! We'll be caught up to soon. Are they strong? I can handle them. What if I'm alone? Tia, when I signal, crouch down as much as possible. Think of it as hiding in my arms. A sword? Clashed? This person is an aura master, just like Perez. Duck, Tia. Kuh! Blood? He've been cut? Perez! Chapter 187. Perez! Blood? Perez! Is all of this Perez's blood? Ugh! Perez's offense is getting weaker, but something's strange. Why isn't he delivering the decisive blow? Is it my imagination that it feels like he's sending a warning? Ugh! Lady Florentia! Lombardi Knights! Damn it! Ugh! Perez! He's losing his mind. This dagger... My instincts are telling me I need to pull this dagger out quickly. Ugh. Lady Florentia, Your Highness, are you all right? I'm fine, but on the sword, a bluish green. Poison! My lady, wake up! Where is His Highness the Crown Prince? We quickly escorted him to the next room, but he's lost a lot of blood. Damn it! Dr. Astira needs to get here quickly. Ugh. Gallahan! Tia! Sorry, Gallahan. It's my fault for not properly serving Lady Florentia. Butler, did you call Dr. Astira? Yes, Gallahan. Then, go out and silence everyone who knows about this right now. Especially, it must not reach Father's ears. Understood. Florentia, what on earth is this? Why does this wound have these symptoms? Dr. Astira, before she fainted, the young lady spoke about poison. Poison? Here's the assassin's sword the young lady was holding in her hand. This is surely... As expected, Lady Florentia seems to have been poisoned by a titi spider. That's a deadly poison, isn't it? Yes, but luckily I have the antidote. You can cure her? Yes, she'll suffer for a while, but she'll be fine. His Highness the Prince must also have been poisoned with the same thing. I'll go get the antidote. Tia,